Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most relevant guitar channel on earth. Well, not really. Today I wanted to talk to you about relative keys. Keeping it super simple, one position only. I might show you the second position. I am a huge fan of the pentatonic scale in the form of knowing all positions, because if you know all 5 major or minor, usually people start with minor, right? If you know all minor pentatonic scales, all 5 positions, you will be able to also play the major pentatonic scale, because they're the same, they're not this, well, they are the same scale, but it's just shifted a little bit. So you can play the A minor pentatonic, like... And then you can also play in the same scale, major. It just depends on where you stop at the root note. It just depends how you change it. But if you don't know that yet, and that shit confuses you, be my guest. It confused me for a long time as well. Anyways, I want to talk a little bit about phrasing, and I want to talk about the relative keys to each other. Many people talked about it already, but I want to give you like a real actual example that you can try at home as well. And the reason why I don't show many graphs on my videos is because because I was somebody that learned by hearing and not by looking. I know looking at tabs and doing practical stuff, and all of that stuff is good. It's good for you. It's not bad. But for me personally, it is always better to hear as well, because that's where most beginners usually fail. And I would say I'm intermediate. I'm not a pro, far from it, but I kind of got out of the box of being just a pure beginner. I would say, just my personal opinion. But we don't learn enough hearing. So if I tell you, let's do the A minor pentatonic, 5th fret, 5-8, 5-7, 5-7, 5-7, 5-8, 5-8, like this. I want you not to try to look at my hands, what I'm playing, pausing the video, playing. I want you to sit down, and I'm gonna start off playing that note. Try to find it with your ear. So you go... there it is. Try to find it with your ear. Don't look at your hands. Don't use that. Don't look at the screen down here. Try to hear it, okay? So, and then we're gonna go to... Okay, so where's that? Yeah, that's where we started. 5-8. 5-7. 5-7. 5-7. The reason why I want you to practice hearing it is because when you're starting to improvise, you want to find root notes, and you don't always want to calculate where you are on the fretboard. You might go like, oh, this is where... I mean, going into intervals and stuff like that later is a more advanced task. But for now, right now, I want you to find the A note, this one, in that scale. So we're going to start here. Obviously, that's the root note, so that's where we start position 1 with our pentatonic scale, right? But let's hear, where do we find another A? So, yes? No. No. How about... Nah, kind of sounds cool, like a power chord. But it's not an A, so... Definitely not an A. And now we hear the octave. There's another A in our A minor pentatonic scale. That's good. Let's continue the grind. Let's actually use the octave A. Let's see if we can identify another one. Nope. Sounds cool. But no. How about this? No, sounds like a System of a Down song, so nope. Ooh, sounds cool. But I gotta disappoint. That's a G. So, nope. And now... Oh, the crescendo, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. That's good. That's it. That's it. There is another root note. So... Nope. Yeah, you can hear it. So if you play the scale now, and we have some sort of a backing track, it's gonna get important because we're gonna switch it to the relative major, the relative key, which is C major. We're gonna do that in a second, and we're gonna use our skills here to identify the C's in the same scale. So, oh, that is cool, because when you start phrasing in a solo, like, you want it to end. Like, if I would just stand here and finish on this note, you'd be like, well, but I kind of want that lick to end. We want it to stop, so... Oh, there's another one. I'm going into the second position right now. You can identify that if you want to, but... Oh... Let's finish on the A. You could technically also play the A chord. Like... We are finishing on the A. Get it? Well, never mind. So, yes, that is really, really important. Extremely important. Especially when you want to start improvising with solos. You're tired of playing solos, what your favorite guitarists play. You want to understand the fretboard a little bit more. You need to know what song are we playing to, what backing track or what song, what key is it in. If it is in A minor, if it is in G minor, if it is in C sharp minor, land on that note. Doesn't always have to apply. I mean, if you play a little bit more experimental and you want to do some of that kind of stuff, you don't always necessarily have to end it. But especially in like blues, rock, pop culture, if you play in these songs, you want to land on that note that makes it sound good. Now, if you want to enhance that, the next step is chord tones. I'm just going to briefly explain to you what chord tones means, how you can solo within them. What it means is basically, let's say we have 4 different chords. Let's go with F, C, E, let's just go F, C, E, F, whatever. So when it starts off in the first bar, it's going to play F, right? It's going to start off with to the C, to the E. Kind of sounds a little bit like Creep, right? So, yeah, anyways, so if we have that, so every time it starts on the F, you're gonna try to find within your scale, you're gonna find an F. Kind of difficult if you don't know where all of your notes are at, and I don't know the entire fretboard, but I, for example, know that this is a C, this is a D, this is an E, and this is an F. So I know that this is an F. So technically, if it would start... I could start, if it starts with an F, I could technically start playing my root note on the F, like F. Then it goes to the C, which I know is here. You don't have to know it yet. And then we go to an E, to an F, back to the C. This is just for broad, like, bigger picture here, okay? This doesn't mean that you have to learn this now. Anyways, so where were we? Now let's switch this. Same scale, we know, look. We use that A minor pentatonic, but now we want to play the relative partner to that, which is C major. The C major pentatonic scale is in it as well. Let's try to hear it. So we're gonna start off finding the C note. First of all, where is the C note on the fretboard? Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th fret is a C note. Learn your notes on the E and the A string. Do it. Just do it, okay? So here. Now, this is funny because this is actually in the A minor pentatonic. So we start off with A, C. There it is. So we wanna land on that C note more often to play the C major. So this is the C, right? I don't hear a C. No C. There it is. Yes, baby, yes. Now whatever is on the low E string is on the high E string. So here is another C note. We have 3 root notes in it as well. So you can immediately hear the difference between to that and to whoops. God damn it, what is wrong with me? Am I brain farting right now? You can hear the... You can hear the... Oh, my bends are horrible. My fingers hurt, like I've been playing too much, and my bends really hurt now. You know the... It's the C major, we all happy. Wow. You know, that it's happy. If you don't hear the difference yet, that is fine. It will come. It will happen. Once you play this over backing tracks, it will make much more sense. Trust me. So, what did we learn in this video? We can play major and minor scales with the same positions if we've learned the pentatonic positions. I'm gonna make a video on this. Fuck do I have on my forehead? God. Yes, the next video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 major and minor positions, how you can alter between them. You can even mix major and minor into the same scale. Like again, I'm not a pro. I'm learning myself. We're all in the same journey, so don't judge me too hard. I only know a few things here and there that I kind of like want to, well, tell you about. And what I kind of learn on my journey along the way, okay? We've learned a few things today. Landing on root notes, very important. There is more than just a minor pentatonic scale with the same shape. We actually have the C major pentatonic in it as well, which already unlocks a variety of doors for you. So you don't always have to, you know, right now, for example, like always play the same A minor backing track. You can go to C major now, and you can also do that with different keys. We're going to talk about that. It's a bit theory heavy, which I am usually not the biggest fan of, but yeah, we're going to talk about that in other videos. I hope you just enjoyed it. Like, I just like music, I like guitars, I like talking about it. I just want to show you quickly A major pentatonic with the backing track of Paul David's. It will be out of sync because I'm recording differently, but I just wanted to know you to hear it. Like, hear it. 2, 3, 4. It probably was out of tune for you, but you can hear that this is the A minor pentatonic scale over a C major backing track. Just want to show you that it works, okay? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe, I guess, like, make me rich. I need it. I'm chronically ill. I need money. That's why I do this. I'm like begging on the street. All right, bye.